Wahoo. Wahoo. Yes. I would say it's a rare. Have we ever had temp on before? I don't know.
Yes.
You have? I don't remember.
It was early in UTT.
I would say it's a rare. Have we ever had? Wait, whoa. I can hear myself. What the hell? You have? Hold on. I don't remember.
It was early in UTT.
I can hear myself. Who's streaming me? Oh, I can hear myself. What the hell? Hold on.
Yeah, Occo, it's you. You're the
No.
streaming.
Hold on. Who's streaming me? No, no, but I can hear. Hold on.
You are the only one streaming. Period.
How is it that how did I do this? Hold on.
Occo moment.
Hold on.
You are the only one streaming.
I gotta find which tab it is, cause what the fuck? Do this.
Sorry, chat. I'm very dumb. Never got to unmute myself.
I gotta find which tab it is, cause
No, they can still hear you. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know how you manage this.
I'm trying to figure out which one it is. There it is. Finally. Okay. Now I can unmute it. I was like, where the fuck is that stream coming from?
Good job, Occo.
Anyway, welcome to Underthetea. We have temp tonight. There's a lot of funny stuff to go through this week. Some of it's VTuber shit. Some of it is moral posturing by people that want to display the pride flag upside down, I guess.
Yeah, no, I'm making Occo cover tonight, chat, because my face hurts. Because I went to the dentist today. And my dentist says it's going to be $7,700 to fix my mouth. Not including wisdom teeth.
Like I said, you just gotta go to Tijuana to get it fixed.
See, that's why I'm glad with what I've done with my teeth of just the dental clinics. That worked out so great.
Well, I was considering seeing if there's like a dental college nearby that does cheaper work. You're just dealing with dental students or dentists that are teaching dental students. I'm pretty sure that's something that you can do. Pretty sure. So I'm just gonna see about doing that.
Mizu is British.
No, he has southern teeth. There's a difference.
I blame sweet tea. That's why the stream is janky. Mizu used the budget. The stream is fine. I'm making Occo do it.
I blame the fluoride.
It's in the water.
Yeah, I blame fluoride.
It's in the water. Exactly.
I mean, there's a reason why. I brush my teeth less than I should, but I usually wait to do it till I shower because there is a filter on the water.
Yeah.
So.
What does that have to do with teeth?
Fluoride is bad for your teeth.
With the shower water.
Mizu has yabe teeth confirmed?
Yabe teeth?
I don't know.
Me neither, personally.
But yeah, chat, my teeth are fucked. And they were like, hey, do you want to go on our payment plan? It's like, okay, I'll look at your payment plan. I won't sign up for your payment plan. And they're like, so you would get $6,500 and it would be 34% interest rate. I was like, no. Not happening.
Per month?
What?
Is that like 34 interest rate per month?
Yes.
That's disgusting.
And no, I think that's total actually. Because the final value would come up to something like 11,000. Yeah, and first off, I wasn't even approved for the full amount. The final price after 2 years would be like 11,000. I think it was 3 years actually. And what was getting on my nerves was the lady was like, so that's the amount, just click confirm right there. Just, click confirm. You just click confirm. I'm like, I'm not clicking confirm.
So just like, ma'am, I am not doing this. Do you think I got the money to pay for this right here? No. I need a payment plan.
I was like, yeah, no, I'm not paying for that. place of work doesn't have dental insurance. My dental insurance only covers $1,000 a year.
Imagine having insurance.
I mean, I have insurance through my work, but most dental insurance doesn't kick in until about a year, and they only, again, cover $1,000 a year.
Yep.
I think after I move, I was saying this behind the scenes, but I'm going to see if I can keep the insurance I currently have for my dental stuff, and then I'm going to see if I can just pay for it after I move. And because I'm almost at a year with my current insurance, and I'm like, well, if I can do that, once it hits a year, they'll do a lot of reconstructive work, because they don't do reconstructive work till after a year. And I know I have some teeth that need to be reconstructed. So.
But yeah, no, I wasn't gonna pay for it. And I knew that worst case scenario, I'll go to my bank and get a loan from my bank, because my bank does like really non-existent interest loans.
Yeah.
I'm a good boy and they like me.
That's good.
But before that, I'm gonna go check out a place my brother told me about, because they said they do sliding scale payment plans. So if I show up and I prove to them I'm poor, they're gonna give me a cheaper dentist.
That's nice.
Embrace small.
You know, speaking of dentists, I was scrolling on Twitter here, and I literally just came upon somebody who screenshot a Reddit post. And the Reddit post says, can anyone recommend a dentist with big boobies? If you want, I can read this. This is awesome.
Before you read that, when many moons ago, I did in fact have a dentist with big boobies. And she was one of the dentists that insisted on going over the top of your chair to like work on your mouth instead of going at it from the side like everybody else.
Yeah.
So I spent most of my dental visits with just like her tits in my face.
That's amazing.
I see nothing wrong here.
So I didn't complain. But it wasn't even like just hovering over my face. She would just like set them down on my face.
This is amazing. So I'll read this here. Hey, I moved here last year and I'm thinking of going to the dentist as my teeth are starting to feel pretty sticky. My last dentist had large jugs that were always right in my face as she worked, which I really enjoyed. Does anyone know of a dentist in Houston that also has large breasts? Thanks. And the top comment is, what the fuck?
No. I understand where he's coming from. Please continue.
I love it. Oh, fuck. Oh. Surprised you stayed calm, Mizu.
Well, it's kind of hard to be excited when you've got somebody like pressure washing your gums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that shit hurts.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I'm eating dinner here. I remember my worst fear, because like, you know, obviously getting teeth work done is scary. My worst fear is just getting the shot in the beginning. After that, like this last time I went, a little bit, just a little bit. It's just the initial fear of the needle. But like once the needle is done, like as long as they do it right, because I have pretty sensitive teeth, but if they do it right and they actually like numb it really good, I don't feel it. Thank fuck. Because I remember like before I turned 18, I had them working on my teeth and putting crowns on, and I felt the entire thing even though they put stuff in my teeth. But if they do it right, it's just like can't feel a damn thing. And so
see, I'm the exact opposite. I've had a dentist pull my molar out while I wasn't numb, because he didn't realize that the nurse had tried to numb me like a full hour and a half before and it had already worn out. And I'm not saying it didn't hurt, but I did just tough through it. Which, how much that should hurt, I'm assuming that I just kind of,
yeah.
I have like a lower feeling in my teeth or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you definitely do. It probably was also a dead molar or something.
I know it definitely was. That's why they had to get it out.
Yeah.
It's weird to find out that they couldn't pull it out, so they just crushed it in between like the clamps. Well,
it really depends, because if your tooth is extremely degraded, yeah, it'll probably just fall apart. See, when I went to Tijuana to get my
Oh no, it
wisdom
didn't
teeth,
fall apart. That's the problem. They were pulling it and they couldn't get it to pull out. So they said, you know
Oh.
what? We're just gonna like clamp really hard and crush it.
Oh, I see. That's painful.
So
That's
I had a
extremely
moment
painful.
kind of similar to that. Last year, I got a wisdom tooth pulled at one of these dental clinics. But because they didn't put me under and I was awake for the whole thing, I had to grip the chair. And the doctor was like, dude, you gotta stop moving. And I'm like, even though my face is numb, I can feel this. Get it over with.
Yeah.
And stop moving. We're gonna put you in the
no,
crazy person chair. We're gonna like lock your head
I
down.
had to actually, like, getting the tooth pulled, sit on my hands. So I just stopped moving.
Oh. No, chat's like, you're not joking. No, I actually went to Tijuana. When I lived in San Diego, I went to Tijuana because it is extremely cheap to get your teeth work done. And the only problem is that they don't use a lot of water because water, they kind of struggle to get clean water in Mexico.
Montezuma's revenge.
Exactly. But like, the guy like took out a very big pick, and I was looking and I was like, are you gonna get my teeth out with that? And he's like, yes. He literally sticks it in my mouth and pops out my wisdom teeth, and like they were all intact. And unfortunately, he let me keep them, but now I think I may have thrown them away by accident because I don't have them anymore, which is really sad because I wanted to do something with my wisdom teeth.
Yeah.
Occo's just gonna casually wear his wisdom teeth.
Hey, I was thinking about it. I was dumb in 21.
Oh, so fun fact I didn't learn with my previous dentist. So I've told you guys, I don't think I told chat, but my wisdom teeth on the bottom came in completely sideways and impacted my molars, which is why I'm having problems.
Yeah.
But my dentist was like, well, luckily you don't have top wisdom teeth. And I was like, oh, great. Because I'm missing 2 sets of molars on the top, so the wisdom teeth wouldn't have done anything. They actually would have just been fair, new teeth I could have used if they came in correctly. Well, going to this dentist, they did all the the x-rays and whatnot, and they took a closer look, and they're like, actually, you do have top wisdom teeth.
Oh, they just didn't ever come in?
They're really fucking tiny, and they never popped out. But
I had one of those.
You can clearly see on the x-rays that I have 2 wisdom teeth in there.
That's interesting.
And somehow the other dentist just never saw it.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I had a wisdom tooth that never came in, and I had a couple teeth that needed to be pulled. So they pulled that one, and that wisdom tooth finally grew in.
So
The
close
problem
to having
is like
asthma
getting
gold
rid of
tooth Mizu.
Getting rid of that wisdom tooth for me is not really an option now, because the 2 teeth that were removed were like the far bottom rights, which is right next to where that wisdom tooth is. And because I eat on the right side of my mouth, that tooth needs to stay for like support.
Uh-huh.
You heard it here first, chat. Temp's far right tooth gets plenty of support.
Exactly. Oh, fuck.
Sooner or later, it's going to start waving very inappropriate symbols.
Exactly.
Someone should have Photoshop Mizu with Asmon's hair. Do not do that.
Don't do that, chat.
I take very good care of my hair.
Yes, he does. I've seen it.
It takes a lot of work to keep these locks luscious.
You watch with L'Oreal Paris.
Actually, I prefer a Vino. Very comfortable.
Fair enough. I use, what's it called? It's like a soap brand that is making, that's like really big with the men that my dad gives me a lot of spares of. I can't remember its name, but he bought me some soap last year, and I've just been buying that because it's nice.
Well, Spain for 2. I got lucky. All 4 wisdom teeth, and they're fine. Well, I hate you, and you should die.
So my wisdom teeth like came in, and they just were like, "Yeah, we hate you as well." My teeth. So we had to get them removed.
Takes care of the hair, but not the teeth. I brush and floss every day. My teeth just fucking hate me.
Same.
Yeah, that's a thing. Is like it. No matter the work you do to it, if you are born with certain problems, like I have very weak enamel, and that comes from one of my parents.
Yeah, same. Because I brush every night, every morning. I sometimes brush 3 times a day, depending on the meal I eat. I use flossers during most meals. I also, one of my fans bought me like a water-powered flosser, and I use that now too. So it's just like, I have no excuse not to have good teeth. But the only thing I don't really do is mouthwash, but...
Yeah. Switch to a water pick. I didn't know that was a thing. I'm considering that. Now that I've heard about it.
I had a water pick, and then my psycho cats decided, ooh, thing to play with.
It's been too while since I donated. I missed this since it's way too late. Hi Mizu, hi Dev, hi new person. Mizu, do more Warframe streams talking about stuff. Right now I've been doing First Descendant streams talking about stuff.
Well, we could do more Warframe streams eventually.
I would consider the Warframe ones because I think Caliban Prime came out. Or is coming out.
Prime did come out.
He's got a new sniper that people say is like amazing.
Yeah, apparently I'm hearing it's already been nerfed.
Is it really?
I believe it's already been nerfed. I could be wrong about that.
But
that goes to say how strong it was if they were that on top of nerfing it.
Warframe is fun to watch. Fair. But do we want to touch on the thing I sent you about the LGBTs?
Yes. Yeah, let's do that. Here,
the
I got it pulled up.
LGBTs and the 1, 2, 3s and... Oh, wrong one. Sorry, chat. I'm dumb. Guff Central.
Tell me when my stream is being shared.
It is being shared.
Okay.
So, chat. I don't remember whose channel we were on or what we were talking about, but the subject of the SCP came up. And somebody was like, oh, you know, the Vulgan. The Vulgan's a really good SCP channel. You guys should watch that one. Apparently, the Vulgan put this out 3 days ago. When we were... What's really ironic is not only were we talking about Vulgan and SCPs, we also talked about RPC. He puts out this statement today. In the past day or so, I got a bunch of messages from people asking me about RPC. Let me be very clear. Yes, I made the RPC logo. No, I do not support RPC and have not supported it since I learned what the community at large represents. I have nothing but support for the LGBTQ community. I support trans rights. I hate Nazis and white supremacists. I have made numerous mistakes in my 13 years on YouTube and will probably continue to do so, but I have learned a lot since 2018 and have changed for the better. To anyone that has seen my name associated with RPC and has felt upset, betrayed as a result, I am truly sorry. I can't take the logo down or remove it. It's a CC by SA 3.0 logo, and my online name will be attached to it forever. But hopefully after reading this, you understand my position clearly.
Oh man, this sounds so... Someone said Trolls Remorse. Yeah, it's Trolls Remorse.
That's what it sounds like when it gets to the I've made numerous mistakes in my 13 years on YouTube and will probably continue to do so, but I've learned a lot and changed for the better.
Can you explain what an RPC is? Because I'm not really big into the SCP community.
Yeah, so
all I know is what Mediker talked about it.
So for people who don't know what SCP is, it's Secure, Contain, Protect. It was a collaborative fiction project where people would basically invent monsters that this organization was keeping and hiding in a corner. And the point was just to kind of have like a big collection of monsters and to make the stories a bit scary. Well, SCP one day got really gay and decided that they were going to double, triple, quadruple down on a story about a non-binary transgender planet that writes Homestuck fan fiction. And that's not even a joke.
Yeah.
World's most obvious self-insert, by the way. And it caused people to start leaving the site. And some of the site's more influential authors who had written some of the more popular stories put in a notice and they're like, hey, can you please take my work down? I'm leaving. Which, according to their website's policy, if a author requests their work to be taken down, they will take the work down. So a couple of people left, asked for their work to be taken down, and left to make a similar site called the RPC Authority. There was really nothing wrong with the website, and there was really no politics behind the website. It's just, we think SCP is being super gay, and the mods are being super gay, so we want to make our own site without that stuff. But ever since then, people, whenever they refer to it, will be like, they left because they were too upset about there's a gay pride flag every once in a while on the site's logo. And I told this Taco before stream, but nothing says performative wokeness in your statement like putting the rainbow flag upside down. And the first reply to his tweet that posts this is somebody saying, "Why is the rainbow flag upside down?"
Is it really? Yeah. Here, let me see. Oh, it is.
It is, yeah.
Because I'm a moron. You know what? I agree, sir. You are a moron.
Now, this is a question because I don't really delve into SCP. It's only been this year that like Bowl and Magma have asked me to get into SCP. Is SCP a brand, or is it just kind of like a?
It's a collective thing.
It's just
collective thing.
It's a website that was collaborative fiction, so technically nobody owns it because everybody is a different art. Everybody is a different storyteller, and how it works is you would go to SCP. And you would basically put in a proposal for a monster. You would write out the whole story. You would post the pictures, yada yada. And people would upvote it or downvote it. If you got enough upvotes, it went onto the website and it became an official SCP. If you got too many downvotes, they just kind of removed it. Or in some cases, just kind of locked it and archived it. And there were a couple that, despite barely getting any upvotes, were pushed to the site anyways. And then when people found out about them, because they got pushed to the site, and they mass downvoted them because they were stupid and retarded, they would lock the thread, undo all the downvotes, and they would start banning people who were downvoting it, calling them 4chan trolls.
Even though they were the people that started it.
Yeah, which is funny, because for those of you who don't know, SCP started on 4chan and was made by 4channer.
Of course it was. Because it's always 4chaners.
It's the Vulcan doing that tweet? Yes, it is
it.
the Vulcan doing that tweet. Occo, stop.
It. Okay.
People can see what you're clicking. Stop just clicking stuff.
Well, I was trying to go back to the post.
Because the one SCP thing I know of is actually Lobotomy Corporation.
That's pretty common, yeah.
And I don't know if any people actually consider SCP, but it follows into the same logic.
The SCP was taken over by Redditors. Yes.
Back then they were Tumblrites, but yes.
And a lot of them have self-inserted themselves as different doctors and officials at the SCP organization. And it would be one thing if they were just like, "Hi, I'm random security guard so-and-so, I'm a moderator." But instead, they like self-insert themselves as these extremely highly influential people within the SCP lore.
Or like some trans individual that like is changing into another trans individual.
Well, one of the most famous ones was Dr. Bright, but I think Dr. Bright got his name changed because Dr. Bright got exposed as a sex pest.
Oh dear. As they do.
I don't know how people didn't know that when like one of Dr. Bright's most popular stories is things Dr. Bright is not allowed to do, and 90% of them is he's not allowed to try and have sex with this SCP.
Oh dear.
Like Dr. Miller? I don't remember Dr. Miller.
Oh, that's so bad.
I mean, I'm not overly surprised that you would end up having SCPs that are like, I can't, screw X monster. Because monster fuckers exist.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be an SCP, that would just be a normal dude.
Well,
no, the SCP implies like monsters and horrors and stuff like that.
It's just anomalous creatures or things. It doesn't necessarily have to be a monster or a horror. Like there is there's one SCP that's just a normal dude, except he keeps getting into the facility and doesn't really know where he is. So he'll just like pop up in the facility all of a sudden and be like, "Hey, you know, where's the exit?" And no matter what container they put him in, they always just kind of find him wandering around.
Yeah, Bao exists.
Dr. Bright saying things Dr. Bright is not allowed to do in the Foundation was kind of a clue. Yeah. Dr. Bright's whole shtick is that he can body snatch people. So what Dr. Bright does is he's got an amulet. And if he puts the amulet on a person, if he dies, his body will go into the person's body and he will just basically take it over.
Oh, just like an oricant.
Yeah. So he has this thing where he just is like constantly doing shit to get himself killed. Because he's always just gonna like get yoinked back into another body. So he doesn't really care.
I see.
Which is, again, why it doesn't make sense that the SCP Foundation is, like, doing gay pride shit. Because they're literally just supplying him random prison inmates to use for his experiments, so he always has a backup body. And he uses them like candy, because he just wants to do stupid shit.
I wonder what the death rate percentage is there.
Didn't the backrooms get pretty ruined as well? The problem with the backrooms is they turned the backrooms into SCP when it was supposed to be just, like, liminal space shit.
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be like deep monsters and shit. It's just supposed to be empty spaces that are terrifying.
Yeah. And some of the best backroom games are ones that have literally no monsters in them at all, but they put you on edge for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's one that I played last year where you're in a pool and you are literally just like in a bunch of different pools and you're trying to find the exit. And it's just like, you don't ever see anything. Occasionally you see a giant duck. But it's just like, you don't see anything, and it's just like the fear of thinking that you hear something is what makes the game scary, is what makes it interesting. And that it's kind of defeated when you do put a monster in there, because when you put something that has logic in there, it kind of removes the fear of the unknown, if that makes sense, because you know what you're looking for after like the first or second time.
Yeah. The SCP one is more interesting. Also, the problem with SCP is they started letting people write these really long stories, and just because you're decent at coming up with a monster idea does not mean you can write a story.
Just like I wrote a fucking whole novel just off of my monster that likes to fuck everybody, and it's also a doorknob.
Like, you could come up with the best monster design, but have its story be pure and total ass.
Watch any famous monster movie after the second movie.
Yeah.
Literally any of them.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to a point where we had Jason and Freddy in space. Like, fuck off. Then there was like Jason Takes Manhattan, which sounds like a fucking kid's movie. Like, what the fuck? Didn't Dr. Bright get removed or stop being addressed in the recent SCP stuff because the writer of Dr. Bright got canceled? Yes. And I believe they changed Dr. Bright's name to Dr. Light, which is copyrighted by Mega Man, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but to say,
Yeah.
I think that one's copyrighted.
Can't do that.
Let me see really quick. I think they ended up changing his name back after a while.
They
Probably because of the copyright.
They probably got contacted by Capcom.
SCP Wiki. Admin Bright received an AHT ban in May of 2022 for the following reasons: unwelcome sexual attention, including sending users sexual images, pressuring sexual discussion or interactions, and repeated unwanted flirting, repeated inappropriate social contact, such as requesting, assuming inappropriate levels of intimacy with others, and encouraging any of the behaviors defined by the harassment policy.
That's gross.
And this is a page discussing what to do with his list. Some of the solutions they provided to deal with his list was leave the list as is, but keep the thread protected. Leave it as is, but allow voting again to see if it will be deleted if it falls below the voting threshold. Remove some entries from the list, but keep it protected. Add a disclaimer of some sort to the page detailing the separation of author versus character and explain the ban. And we leave the content of the page as is. We entirely replace the list with a disclaimer about Admin Bright as an author and Dr. Bright as a character. We delete the page. We remove any mention of Dr. Bright from the list and replace them with another character. We remove any mention of Dr. Bright from the list and frame it as, instead of, list of things you can't do in the Foundation. They have a timer on this. This discussion has been closed for 2 years, 6 months, 0 days, 4 hours, 37 minutes, and 18 seconds.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's still counting up.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
I didn't know they had this like on the website. That's funny. Like, do I really need to know that you closed this exactly 2 years, 6 months, 4 hours, 37 minutes, and 33 seconds ago?
Yes.
But why?
Any victims of Admin Bright who wish to comment on this anonymously can reach out to a member of the anti-harassment team. All other anonymous submissions can be sent to Orcs and Antlers.
Oh, goodness. This is insane sounding, I'll be honest with you. This is why I don't get into new fandoms. I thought about jumping into Warhammer for a while, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to hold off for another decade.
Somebody replied, because they made a list of points and a list of concerns. Somebody replied to everyone individually, and I just happened to land on this specific one. Concerns. Removing or editing the list is a loss of site history. It might be history we don't like, but it is history. Reply. Confederate statues are technically history, documenting post-Civil War attempts to counter the Civil Rights Movement. They should still be torn down.
Oh, these people are retarded.
They are.
These people are extremely retarded. Remember, chat, if you do not preserve history, you are destined to repeat it, even if it is uncomfortable.
Concern. The list is very popular among some off-site communities and some of our on-site users. Should we remove a work they enjoy? Reply. Yes, the list is a means for a predator to cultivate a persona of, oh, that wacky pervert. Desires of people who don't know that, or worse, don't care, are irrelevant.
These people are psychotic, man. This is why, like, I have gotten into the method of archiving as much as I can, as hard as I can. I recently found a program that allows you to export an entire DM history with somebody in a readable HTML format. And I'm just like, I need to start archiving things. After people have just started deleting their messages, I am like, you know what? I'm going to archive everything. So I've started archiving all of my DMs.
Concern. What precedent would we set if we leave the page in protected mode? Reply. That you don't give a shit that Bright harassed people, and you will actively prevent any attempts at removing his primary vector for cultivating the image that allowed him to be a predator in the first place.
These people are... these people, I can't feel hatred for them because they are so comical that it's almost like looking at an animal.
Concern. The page did have an overwhelmingly positive review score. Can we ignore that if we allow it to follow normal deletion procedure? Reply. Yes. How many of those were from the days when the user base would have thrown a shit fit if there was a queer character?
Oh my gosh.
Then there's there's a section where they list like 5 concerns in a row, and his replies are, in order, the list should be deleted, the entire list should be deleted, irrelevant, the list should be deleted, no one cares, it should be deleted.
But should the list be deleted?
Can you see how many likes these get? I can't tell. I don't think you can, at least I don't see it marked anywhere. I can't tell if anybody replied to it. Oh no, here it is. This is one of the only messages that people replied to, and a bunch of people replied to it with support. So this is just kind of like the culture on this website. Do you really want to be on a site like this?
No.
Not really, no.
Also, real quick, because I haven't gotten around to them in a hot minute. Wolfsbane for 5, the main reason why the sniper got nerfed is because it would melt people's GPUs with all of the procs. It's still good with certain frames like Nova.
That is something I'm willing to test with mine.
Yeah. Internet Zen Master for 5.
Occo's just gonna use it as like a business expense of like, I broke my GPU for money, so it's a business expense, so I could buy a new GPU.
Yeah. I did it on stream chat, so it's a business expense.
Internet Zen Master for 5. Oh no, Volgan is retarded, and so is the SCP for going ultra woke for the dumbest stuff ever.
To be fair, who isn't ultra woke these days?
And then Raining Terror for 5. Did RPC have an article where the SCP was infected by a rainbow monster? I don't know. I didn't read that one, but that'd be funny if it was. I'd allow that.
I would allow that too.
And Magma Fox, member for 7 months. Hoi hoi, 7 months. Smiley face.
That's awesome.
Occo's trying to get that 5090 as a tax write-off.
Listen, no, chat, here's what you understand. If I take pictures or videos or I use it for something in my work, it is a tax write-off because this is my business. All right? That's how it works. All the parts I bought for this little NAS system I'm building, that's a tax write-off because it's for my business.
Is my computer a tax write-off? Am I supposed to mark that down?
If you use it to stream, yes. It's considered like a business expense in order to perform your work.
How much
if you make money from this? I mean, if you are, it helps to lower the taxes that you'll pay at the end of the year. Because like last year, I still was in the red of how much money I spent versus how much I earned. This year, I'll be in the positive for the first time, which is awesome. But if you're so far in the red, they don't make you pay as much taxes because you made a loss at your company, which is you.
Okay. I'll try and mark down everything.
How many times can you write it off? The first time you do it. I can't necessarily use all the parts for my computer because I didn't pay for them, so I'm not going to use my new computer. But anything I bought for my my entire setup this year is going to be a write-off because it's like, this is equipment for my business so that I can perform my work.
You can see the story Magma Fox for 10. You can see the stories devolve in the games as well. The newest update for SCP-5K has you playing a D-boy in a game show. SCP-5000 is about how the Foundation turned evil and killed the world.
That sounds extremely gay.
Ironically, that's the one that Magma wants to play with me.
Yeah. Internet Zen Master for 10. This reminds me of how creepypasta fandom fractured because the shit mods of the wikis became elitist and refused to allow entertaining OC in favor of good stories, which is frankly boring slop. That is one issue that a lot of these sites had, is because I think we all kind of agree that gatekeeping is sometimes good.
Yeah.
However, a lot of these sites would like get way overly gatekeepy. Like to the point they would not allow people to post anything unless it went through moderators first. And it's like they wouldn't let the people have an opinion on it. They wouldn't let the community have an opinion on it. They'd be like, well, I'm the moderator and what I say goes. And it's why you don't hear about like people using a lot of these sites anymore, because the mods took it over and became assholes. Nobody wanted to deal with it.
Yep, pretty much.
Absolutely.
Still a fun update, but lore-wise, it does not make sense. Fair. Well, there's an SCP where you get pulled onto a game show, I'm pretty sure, and then it just does, like, evil shit to you.
Yeah.
I mean, even 14 has one of those with Omega. I mean, it's technically a game. So
it is, but it's not the same.
Right, but the idea is, you know, that can exist and still have it be meaningful.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
But no, chat, I just wanted to bring this up by the Volgan because I thought it was really gay. It popped up on my timeline today, and I was like, wow, this is really stupid. Why are you being a massive fucking baby?
Oh, did you hide the screen?
I did. You can show your porn again.
All right, sounds good.
D-class can be women, though. D-class is anybody that is a death row inmate or a political prisoner. Which kind of sucks if you're a political prisoner and you didn't really do all that much. Good luck.
Yeah. Do we want to talk about how the UK is being sued by 4chan and Kiwi Farms now?
So, me and Ava talked about that on Lautism the other day. The reality is, it's not gonna do anything.
You don't think so?
Well, because the thing is, the UK is saying these two American companies owe us money because we're fining them for not following our laws. And then the two American companies are replying and saying, this UK company doesn't have control over us, so they're not allowed to fine us.
Yeah.
But what's going to happen, right? So you go to court, and a judge says, yes, you two are correct. The UK company can't make you do anything. They can't make the UK company stop either, because they can't make the UK company do anything.
No, that's fair.
The way I described it to, and Ava kind of agreed with it, is imagine there is a river, and there is a guy on either side of the river, and both guys are continually shouting at the other one that they owe them more money. Neither guy feels the need to cross the river to go collect their money, but they just keep shouting that the other one does owe them more money.
Right.
Does it, or either of them really doing anything?
I'll be honest, when you put it like that, no, not really. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen, but allegedly, I was hearing that it is not like something that the farms is paying for, like it's being done pro bono so that the lawyers can make a name for themselves.
Yeah, I just don't know what they're going to get out of it. Because all I can picture happening is they go to the court, and the court says, yeah, they're not American, we don't have jurisdiction over them, and they don't have jurisdiction over you.
Yeah, that's very fair.
Because what they can do, and this would be the only argument they might make, is if another country claims that you have, if another country claims a citizen of like America has broken one of their laws or owes them money, if you ever travel to that country, they can then arrest you.
Right.
And the only thing you could possibly kind of get out of a court case like this is the American government themselves telling the UK, you are not allowed to do this to our companies, so if our companies come over there, you could arrest like their CEOs or their owners or whatever. Or
which is definitely what they're going to try and do.
Or we'll get pissy with you and we'll do something, I don't know.
Right.
These are not thinking about this from the right frame of reference. I don't know what other frame of reference I could think of it from.
I mean, I'm definitely willing to hear...
It's to challenge the UK laws. They're not challenging the UK laws, though. They're bringing it up in an American court. And their specific request is for the court to say that the UK does not have control over them. And all the court can say is, yeah, they don't have control over you and we don't have control over them, so they can continually say that you owe them money, and we can't do anything about that.
I don't know.
I get that the UK wants to force the USA to bend to their whims, but they can't do anything.
No, like they can say, oh, we're going to block the internet over here, and it's just like, okay, I don't care.
And they technically have a right to do that. It's their country.
Yeah.
It's gay, and if I was in the UK, I would think it was really gay. But I just don't think there's anything there.
Go ahead and do it. I'll buy my Raspberry Pis somewhere else.
Like, I'm not saying that they can't make this lawsuit, and like all the better to them, whatever they're hoping to achieve with it. I just don't know what they could reasonably get out of it to make it worth it. But if the guys are taking it pro bono, let them take it pro bono.
Yeah, like I said, I think it's being taken pro bono.
The sovereignty problem, this is the UK trying to shut down a company instead of blocking it. I mean, they're trying, they can't do anything. Like, that's what I'm saying. They're the guy across the other side of the river saying you owe us money, and then you just shout back, no, I don't. and they refuse to come across the river to come get the money, so
Yeah.
they can shout that forever. It's not really forcing you to do anything. Like the stream, yes.
I'll be honest.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, chat. By the way, apparently you have to like the stream in order to be considered an active viewer, so like the stream.
Was it liking the stream or talking in chat?
Reigning Terror for 5. I wish every country just region blocked the UK when the Online Safety Act passed.
I mean, some sites have. I know the farms in 4chan basically blocked the UK, saying we're not gonna.
Isn't Japan also going after the UK for this?
Japan is going after a couple people right now because they're kind of pissy that everyone's like fucking with their exports all the time.
Yeah,
which is totally a fair point, by the way.
Yeah.
Because it's getting to the point. Because you have to think, like Japan, the stuff in Japan is plenty popular with the people in Japan, but Japan is also still a tiny island nation, so they kind of do need the exports. And when you've got the UK and all these other countries with the big credit card companies say we're gonna fuck with your exports, like it's no better than like if America as a country ourselves said, okay, we're gonna start like fucking with your exports. It causes a lot of problems for them.
Well,
Yeah.
From what I've been hearing, even some like big guys in Japan are really against what is going on with all the censorship too.
Oh, they're mad. Japanese know what the localizers are doing to their works. There is a thing happening right now where the people behind like different Japanese works are starting to notice what happens when they get sent overseas.
Yeah.
Because I've mentioned it. Didn't we talk about this last time, or it could have been on my stream?
I don't know. We'll just talk about it again because it's always fun to talk about.
Where I've kind of mentioned that the way localization used to work is a Japanese company that owned a bunch of different anime would sell all the anime over to another country as a big bulk package. And a lot of times they, except for the super popular ones, they didn't really check what was happening with them. And they sure as shit didn't ask the original creators what was happening with them. But as translation software has gotten better, and the internet, the rise of the internet, so everybody knows everything, you've got these Japanese creators who can use like translators like DeepL who translate their work back to them when it goes overseas and see that it got absolutely butchered and completely ruined. And some of them are getting kind of pissy. Because some people act like it doesn't affect them, but it does, because it affects their spread. Because what happens when their work goes to another country and it's received like shit because it got butchered? Well, that actually does hurt their bottom line because that money isn't coming back to them. And now that's actively damaged their future prospects in that country. Because the people in that country are now going to be like, oh, I've seen their work before, their work sucks. Like they have a vested interest in the localizers not fucking up. And now that they can translate it better with AI and with DeepL and with stuff like that, they can actively see that their work is being treated awfully.
Yeah. And now they're starting to fight back.
Not just their work, but their culture, a la AC Shadows. No, that actually seemed to piss off a lot of Japanese people for multiple reasons.
Listen, I don't like it when they get Asian hate. The Asian hate in that game. They should just rename that game to Asian Hate, the video game.
On the note of localizers, if you don't mind me bringing it up, I'm pretty sure lead localizer for Final Fantasy XIV has actively been posting stuff that's like not good for especially around the recent Massachusetts thing.
I did not see that. I wouldn't want to get too much into politics though.
No, yeah, I don't either. But it is just another case of localizers who dig too deep in the poo.
I agree.
Localizers all deserve less. But what I was gonna kind of what was I gonna go with it? I had something. Temp made me lose it. Fuck you, Temp.
Damn it,
You're
Temp.
welcome.
Roundhouse kick Tempa out of the house.
I was gonna go with the AC Shadows thing because I know we talked about this a bunch before, but AC Shadows pissed. A lot of people thought that it pissed off the Japanese people with Yasuke, which it did, granted. But it's not the thing that really set them over the edge. What set them over the edge was they put Yasuke as a figure on a big stand with the famous one-legged Torii gate. Which, granted, chap, anybody who knows anything about Japanese history knows that the one-legged Torii gate that is so famous did not exist in, like, Edo period Japan, because it got that way when it got blasted with a nuclear bomb. And that is why it's famous. It's a symbol of something that withstood the blast of a fucking nuclear bomb and is still standing. So using it as like the backdrop for your little Yasuke figure just seems kind of shitty.
It is kind of funny that they did that. Yeah, it is incredibly funny. All it shows is that these people didn't do any research into what they were making, and they got really upset when other people, made fun of it.
Posting on a destroyed sacred landmark. It wasn't that it was a destroyed sacred landmark. It is a sacred landmark because it was destroyed. Because it managed to keep standing even though half of it got blown off in a nuclear blast. And obviously that's going to upset people. It just shows like a great disregard for something that's very important to them.
Seems like colonizer behavior. Yes, it does. They were French.
The other really funny thing was they did I don't know how many of you guys heard about this, but they did like a big appreciation of Japanese culture expo in the French office of Ubisoft. And one of the very fancy katanas they put on display was like a $60 prop that you could buy off Amazon that was specifically one of Roronozora's swords.
Yep, it was a one piece.
What was really funny is they either didn't buy the full set, or to make it look like it was special, they took the other two off so it wasn't so obvious. Because they bought the 3-sword stand, but they only had one sword on it. So either they didn't buy the other two, or they removed them so it wouldn't be as obvious that they had bought a set off Amazon specifically for Zoro. You guys never heard of that? That was so funny. People immediately found the exact sword set they bought off Amazon. Why
at least it wasn't
funny.
At least it wasn't the Nazi sword like that Hassan showed on his video.
Oh yeah, for some reason Hassan bought a swastikana.
Well, it's from a Bleach, I think. Pretty sure it's from Bleach, but he only bought it because it had a swastika on it. He like specifically says, "Oh my gosh, it's a swastika sword," and that's the only reason why I bought it.
Why is YouTube
and he uses
saying this was music? What do you mean YouTube saying it's music?
Is it marked as a podcast? That might be why.
It should be marked as a podcast.
It's the Manji side. Well, yeah, that's the thing, chat, is everybody knows it's not actually that. That's not what matters. What matters is that Hassan thought it was that. And that's why it's funny.
Oh, and Yasuke sleeping with Oda Nobunaga's wife, the one known for being faithful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a thing I mentioned when the Assassin's Creed thing started taking off. Was the Japanese really don't like when you fuck with Oda's history. Oda is kind of a famous figure a little bit.
He's kind of like a beloved figure, and then the French just shit all over him.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like an American equivalent, and it would probably just be George Washington. It'd be like if you made an entire video game where you found out the secret life of George Washington is that he was just a massive shitheel that no one liked, and he rolled around in the mud all day.
I mean, technically, if you want to go that far, Ubisoft did do that.
Well, I mean, they did like an Assassin's Creed in history, but I don't think they turned George Washington into a shitheel.
No, so it was a DLC for Assassin's Creed 3, where, what was it called? The Tyranny of King Washington.
That's gay.
Wasn't it like an alternate history or something?
I think it was alternate history, yes.
Nobody cares.
That's
It was
fine.
like a what if.
This was supposed to be like, this is history.
No, yeah. But that's what I'm saying is like, that would have been treated better if it was like that. Because at least then it's like, if you acknowledge it is an alternate history, you can kind of do whatever you want because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I feel like if Ubisoft... I hate that we got on this long discussion, but it's kind of fun to talk about this a little bit. Because it feels like if Ubisoft would have done, like, any minor amount of research, they would have realized that, oh, these people are kind of popular. Because, like, if you just Google one-legged Tory Gate, the first thing that pops up is the story about why it's that way.
Yeah.
Or if you Google, like, Oda Nobunaga, you'll get, like, 8 billion books and video games about him. And that should kind of clue you into, oh, this is kind of an important figure. Like... And they ignore all of that. Apparently they had a female sumo wrestler, even though women are forbidden from the sumo ring. And then somebody said their excuse that they used was that female sumo wrestlers were real because a prominent figure had paid 2 prostitutes to wrestle in his bedroom.
Oh no!
I will tell you, I've only ever known one French person that I liked. The rest of them have either been evil or betrayed me in some way. And I'm going to mark these French people from Ubisoft as that as well.
The only thing good about the French is their women have a sexy accent when they're speaking American. If they're speaking French, it sounds awful.
I'm going to be honest, the only French person that was a female that spoke it didn't do a good job, in my personal opinion.
I mean...
That I knew.
Let's say the actors in Claire Obscure are French. I know they speak in a French, like, tone.
Oh, sorry. If we're talking about Claire Obscura, that's a little bit different.
We can blame the French for a lot of things. Yes.
Chat, I disagree. As somebody who is like 1/16 Italian, I would say that the French food doesn't compare to Italian food. All right?
Used to have Daft Punk. So here's the thing, chat. I love Daft Punk. Great music. However, what a lot of you probably don't know or either don't remember is that back in the day, Daft Punk went in with, I'm pretty sure it was Kanye West, on new platform that was basically the preamble to the auto copyright system.
Oh, is that them?
Daft Punk specifically went in with Kanye to try and come up with a system that would help musicians auto-copyright people's stuff that was playing their music.
I mean, it was going to happen eventually. That's just dumb that they did it.
Yeah. I forget what they called it. It was supposed to be like some new service. I'm pretty sure it was Kanye. I think he's the one that invented it, but all the advertisement for it had him prominently standing with the 2 guys from Daft Punk every time.
All I know is I really liked their music when it came to Tron, and they did some really good songs with The Weeknd. I think Starboy is my favorite song from The Weeknd, actually, now that I think about it.
Fair.
Yeah, it's a good song. It's all about how people make famous people, build famous people up, and then famous people kind of fall apart and all that kind of shit. I liked it.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like there's always like a separation of art from artist, and it's not even like a political thing, right? A lot of the time.
Yeah.
Because like a good example for me is I really like Gorillaz. Both of the guys that run Gorillaz are retarded women that constantly fight like bitches. Constantly.
I agree. 100% I agree. Like, I started getting into Gorillaz when one of their more recent albums came out, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And then I found out they were extremely, like, political and hated Trump and hated America, and I was just like, well, fuck, I don't think I can listen to any of them. Because a lot of their albums are very, like, world-focused feeling, it feels like. Like, because they, not only do they do their music, they do their ARG with their characters.
No, that's
and their
always
characters,
been a thing.
Well, yeah, but like their characters kind of reflect the world, and when the world started getting political, I was just like, oh, this is so gay looking.
Not really. So that's the thing. The guy that does the animations has always been very keen on gorillas is not like real and they shouldn't reflect reality. It's the musician that's very, very focused on the politics.
Maybe I'm reading it wrong backwards then.
So if you watch,
I know that one of their
a lot of the animations typically don't have like any they have meaning. They don't necessarily have a political meaning.
Yeah.
And he's
Maybe
pretty
I'm reading it
focused
backwards, then.
on the characters kind of having their specific character traits. Like Murdoch is an asshole. 2D doesn't really want to be there, but Murdoch won't let him leave. And Noodle is just kind of crazy.
Noodles is just kind of like the crazy Japanese girl.
And then no one cares about the drummer. They literally replaced him with a robot for an entire season.
He's I don't care about the black guy.
No, that was at the start of Plastic Beach, Murdoch is talking about the band, and he says, well, I had to kidnap 2D because you have to have the voice of the band or people won't recognize it.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I couldn't find Noodle, but you have to have like the soul of the guitar player in the band. So I made a robot that looks exactly like her and has her memories.
I remember that. Yeah, I think Plastic Beach is my favorite because my favorite song from them is On Melancholy Hill. That's the #1 song. That's like the one song that I have memorized from them. I mean, I have a lot of songs from them that I know, but that's my favorite one.
Yeah, and then he goes, and then he's like, somebody asked about the drummer, and he's like, "Oh, we replaced him with a robot. I don't even care. Anybody can drum. You just got to keep the beat.
Anybody can drum."
He literally,
like, the drummer never sings.
He literally replaced him with like a little auto drumming machine.
It's like, no, the drummer never sings. The only time the drummer has ever sung is when Ringo Starr does a couple of songs in the Beatles, but otherwise you never hear him sing. So I was just like...
They removed Russell's ghost possession lore. I don't think they removed it. They finished it. It kind of ended with like Rock the House a little bit. I mean, I know there was some stuff that came after that, but Rock the House is kind of where it was ending. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. Just so there's like 3 people in chat who know what we're talking about.
I do, and I'm one of them. I remember like listening to videos because like there are lore videos out there, but the lore videos like, here's what you have to know. They've had to redo this or we don't really understand the full thing because they don't explain it. So we feel like the story starts and stops or that they've redone it. I was like, well, fuck, I guess this is just your best interpretation.
Well, you have to think because like the most recent one, or not the most recent album, but the most recent case of this happening was Rhinestone Eyes in the middle of Plastic Beach. They have an animatic for Rhinestone Eyes, never finished it because when he was working on that, the 2 creators got in a shit fit with each other again, went their separate ways, and then instead of finishing it, when they came back, they just restarted with Saturn Bars.
Yep. Oh man, I remember that. And Saturn Bars is where I kind of jumped on. I liked a lot of the songs from the Saturn Bars album. Some of them got a little too political for me though.
I just didn't like the Saturn Bars album in general.
You didn't? No, I mean, that's fair. There's only like 1 or 2 songs out of it that I liked, but otherwise it's just like, okay, do we really need to talk about police brutality so much? Like, I get it. Like, yeah, it's a thing, but seriously, come on. It was okay. It was okay. Didn't they have a song literally called Trans?
You might have.
I swear they had. I swear it's like TRANZ.
My favorite song is 19-2000.
That's a good one. A good one.
They made the Rhinestone Eyes fan animation official because of that. I never got to see that.
I saw the fan animation. It's a really good anime. Like literally, somebody took the panels. Yeah, they took the animatic and turned it into an actual thing. And I was like, you know what? It's actually pretty good. The fact that they actually made it official is it's really nice of them.
Humans was the worst because of the anti-Trump rhetoric in general and too many collabs. I think the too many collabs is probably what got me most about it. Because at no point during the entire thing did I say this sounds like Gorillaz. It just always sounded like somebody else's music.
No, I agree. It's just like it's like I'm all for other people coming in and doing work with you, but if that's the entire album, it's just like, bro, I didn't come for all of these guys coming in. I came for you.
Tim looks so lost right now.
To be fair, I enjoy music, but
He's not a music fiend.
yeah.
Listen, I bet you Mizu has like one of those classic what are they? The not phonographs.
No, I don't have a record player.
You don't have a record player. See, I was about to say if you did, you are definitely a white girl.
I kind of want
my
one.
sister.
My dad has one.
What album? Like, which ones would you buy?
I don't know. I would like one of the old Gorillaz album on vinyl. Actually,
That's
wait.
fair.
I have my grandfather's vinyl player. It's not one of the new ones. It's one of the actual vinyl players.
Do you think you still have it somewhere?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe it's in that room.
But yeah, I had that with his old records. He has a Laserdisc player in the 1 foot diameter disc. Chat, I like weird music that nobody would really expect me to like. Like when Warframe 1999 came out, You Can Ask Occo, I was like all over the fact they had Trent Reznor on the main album.
Dude, it's good though. It's great. What are you talking? I love that album.
What do you mean? I'm not saying anything bad about it. I was all over it. I have a Nine Inch Nails shirt in my closet.
Dude, I love Into the Void is probably like if I could ever get that like licensed as a song, I would get it licensed as a song for a custom Occo animation one day because it's a good song.
No railroading DM. Sorry, we are supposed to talk about the It's such a shame Trent is a libtard nowadays. Don't tell me that, chat. You guys are gonna ruin everything for me.
Listen, chat. We'll hop off of this right here, but here's what I will say. All musical artists are sad libcucktards, and you just have to separate the art from the artist and hope that they don't go out there and pull a fucking Steve from Minecraft where they're okay with their buddy advocating for the death of somebody. All right, we're just gonna hope and pray that all of our favorite people don't do that. I haven't heard my favorite drummer Ringo Starr be political, and I just hope that he doesn't. All right. Anyway,
go listen to Ken Ashcore.
Dude, speaking of Ken Ashcore, I've heard some people say that the quality of his singing has gone down.
It might have. He's been streaming though.
Well, so, and maybe this is just the opinion of people that don't like anime that much, but I listened to his most recent song that's just about Pippa, and then I listened to his old stuff, and I had to sit there for a minute, and I was like, yeah, there's a clear difference right here. What the fuck?
I thought the Pippa one was good.
No, not like not the PPP one, but there's like a more recent one that he did.
Pippa the Ripper.
Yeah, people are saying that one is like lower quality than a lot of his older stuff, and I listened to it and I was like, I can kind of see what they're talking about.
Well, you have to think his last song before that was 3 years ago.
Yeah, and it was another Pippa song, I'm pretty sure.
No, it was called Dare You to Love Me. It was for a video game.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
The thing is, he only really writes songs when he's in the mood, which is caused him to have like a very spotty history.
Yeah, which is fine. That's completely fine with me, in my personal opinion. It's just I listened to it, and then I listened to his older stuff, because like his Andrew Dobson song is one of my favorites, and I'm just like, there's kind of a clear difference here. People are saying that it was supposed to be bad on... Hey, listen, if it's supposed to be bad on purpose, I don't watch Pippa regularly, so I didn't get the meme. But if that's like actually accurate, I'll just wait for his next song in 5 years where he does a banger.
Chat, how old am I? I'm scrolling through fucking Ken Ashcore's page, and one of his songs is 13 years old.
Oh no!
Am I old, chat?
Yes. Like we all are.
Listen, if I am old at my two to 3 decades, I just feel like end it now, man. We're still young, Mizu.
We titled the stream the music episode.
Well, like, here, I'm gonna make Occo feel old. Occo, Sonic Adventure 2 is 24 years old. Enjoy.
I didn't play Sonic.
Still feels like a timeless classic. I mean, that's fair, because like if you don't like going fast and all that kind of shit, you know, Mizu, you should try Unleashed. Unleashed is fast and slow.
Yeah.
No, Unleashed was great. Just like the best Mario is Super Mario Sunshine.
I agree. Agreed.
The
Well,
best
let's see.
Sonic
The best
is
3D
either
Mario.
the best Sonic is either Sonic Unleashed or Sonic Heroes. The best Mario is Paper Mario and Mario Sunshine. The best Mega Man is the entire Battle Network series.
And yet, I agree with Mizu almost entirely, except Mega Man, because I can't comment.
I don't like the platforming Mega Man, which granted, that's why I say I'm a Battle Network fan. I don't say I'm like a Mega Man fan, because I realize that Battle Network is the spinoff. So I acknowledge that my favorite part of Mega Man is not the core series.
I'm very bad at Mega Man. Like, very bad.
Well, Mega Man's just one of those games that you're supposed to suck at for a while until you get good. It just sounds like you never got good.
So what you're telling me is Mega Man is the OG Souls-like.
Maybe.
Never played the Battle Network series? You should definitely play it. You can buy it on Steam right now. The entire Battle Network series. The best one will always be number 5. Even though, like... So Mega Man Battle Network always tried to do the Pokemon thing for some reason. Where there were 2 different versions. I don't remember when it started. Because it might have started with the 3rd one. Because I actually never played 1 and 2. But the 3rd one was Blue and White. The 4th one was Red Sun, Blue Moon. The 5th one was Team Proto Man, Team Colonel. And the 6th one was Cyber Beast Geiger and Cyber Beast Zetzer, I think? I can't remember. And then they went to the Star Force series, which also did the 2-version thing. Star Force was fun, though. I don't care what anyone says. Geostellar is great.
Shit.
I will say, as far as Battle Network, thank you. Capcom games go on sale very regularly. I would wait for their next sale, which is probably in like 2 weeks. Maybe they'll run one for PAX even. I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna pull this up
Don't
because
play 4. Yeah, chat 4 is awful for some reason.
I'm gonna pull this up to show chat. So Tomoe Umari decided to come out with a new vitamin, protein powder. VD Ramen is collabing with them to give protein powder. Ooh. You want to know how expensive it is? $77.
Why?
77. I am sorry. All right, I know my Uwu Market merch is like $30 a shirt, but that shirt's gonna last me at least a year or 2. That's prime Chinese shit. This protein's $80. Are you kidding me?
Like,
how much protein comes in there?
Like,
did you want me to screen share it?
Well, I am screen sharing right now. Yeah, go ahead.
Did you want me to? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I saw the flavor of Honey Crisp Apple, and I'm like, I've been trying to get into protein. Maybe this would be good. And the price like, no. No.
How many ounces? That's 40 ounces? 40 ounces for $77?
Better be gold.
Your sweater's $89? Well, I couldn't decide that price. Listen, the tariffs are pretty bad right now. I don't know really what to tell you there.
Did you not decide the prices for your Uber market? And was it like...
No, I didn't decide them. They decide the prices.
Okay. So yeah,
if I did decide the price
for the ridiculous prices, that is Uber market.
But seriously, $80? And this is on pre-order, by the way. $80 for 40 ounces of protein. Bro! Holy shit! Military markup. Am I wrong? Is this like extremely expensive?
Okay, hold on. I gotta know. Where is it?
Legitimately, no dig on Umari here.
Buy a... What is the ounce?
Okay, so this has 30 servings per container, and every serving gives you 30 grams of protein.
You know, Gamer Sups tubs have 100 servings in them.
You could buy 100 sorry, God, where did I see 100? A 5-pound tub container of like vanilla protein powder on Amazon right now for $58.
How many ounces of protein powder was it?
Let's see here. For $77, you get 40 ounces.
That seems kind of big. Unless I'm reading something wrong. It says a typical gamer subs tub contains 5 to 7 ounces of powder.
Okay, 39 ounces then? Yeah, that might be a lot.
Is it?
Well,
Is it really?
A can of soda is 8 ounces.
Well, no, how many? Okay, but this is powder. How much raw powder?
I don't know. It seems not bad now that I'm looking at it. Although I might be reading it wrong.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but it just sounds like way too much, in my personal opinion. I can get 32 grams from Aldi's for $18 and it's half decent. Okay.
Is it just like more stuff in these? Because I'm using the Gamer Subs tubs as comparison, and they only have about 6 ounces in them.
Are we comparing a jar or tube? No, we're comparing a bag here, like a bag of protein.
Yeah, it's a bag. I think, and maybe this is just me, and maybe this is just like noticing some weird things. If it was a tub and it was that price, I think people would be more open to it. But because it's a bag, it appears off.
Yeah, so let's see. One serving size is 42 grams, and there are 30 servings per.
I do think I'd have to stop comparing it to Gamer Subs and probably compare it to an actual, like, what is it? It's protein powder, you said?
Yes, it's protein powder. It is made for protein.
Protein powder, and you said it's what, 40 grams or 40 ounces?
40 ounces, 1,100 grams.
30 grams premium whey protein isolate per serving.
I don't think these measure in ounces. Here,
wait, hold on.
So a 32 ounce tub of muscle milk protein powder, which I think most of you have probably seen muscle milk before, is $30. Under $30, but it's $30.
Okay.
And typically they are 2 pounds. If you get a 5-pound one, it's $53.
So
2 pounds is 32 ounces. So for
2 pounds is
$50, you're getting something like 75 ounces.
Okay, so it is overpriced then.
I'm trying to look through other ones because muscle milk is kind of like bargain bin, I guess.
Okay. So I saw some people complaining about the actual price for shipping. Now this is just to my address. $8.77 on top of $6.28 taxes.
So,
bro, this is extremely overpriced. What the absolute fuck, Umari? I mean, she probably didn't get to decide the price, but this is insane.
Because that came out to $92.81.
$92 for 30 ounces. Just for the bag? Are you fucking kidding me?
Hold on. I want to see. If you wanted to go for like the most that you need, so it'd be like the powder and the shaker. How much is that?
So here it is. For 40 ounces at $77.76, you are paying $1.94 per ounce. One of the higher dollar protein powders I found cost 98 cents per ounce.
Huh.
So it is bare minimum double one of the higher end ones I found.
Really? Okay. So it is double.
The lower end ones are 70 to 80 cents per ounce. That
is still disgusting. So I mean, like, protein is expensive, but
at the full kit, like for the powder and the shaker. $97.76 for the actual subtotal, $11.09 for shipping, and $7.90 on taxes, coming out to $116.75.
I found a close one. I found a very expensive brand called Platinum Hydro Whey, and it is $1.79 per ounce.
So this must be the platinum shit.
Seems like that's the most expensive one on here.
Okay, my recommendation, just go buy a 5-pound tub if you want a lot. You're paying less overall for a giant tub of it.
This is disgustingly overexpensive. This is disgustingly expensive.
Trying to see if there's anything closer. That's
Face
$1
coffee isn't
per
cheap.
ounce.
I imagine. Listen, I know that there's probably a premium because you're paying for the VTuber, but this is disgustingly expensive. Like, at this point, like, this is why I don't buy branded shit from creators.
Yeah.
Because branded shit from creators just, I mean, like, if you want to listen, if you want to support the creator, great. Like, I know that my merch is expensive. That's why, like, you should try and get it on sale or whatever if they ever have sales. But it's just like, holy shit, this is expensive.
This is NVIDIA level of disgustingly expensive. No,
Yes.
NVIDIA's on a different level.
And this is for whey powder. I don't even know if this is whey powder.
No, this is
Holy shit.
whey protein powder.
So just scrolling through Amazon trying to find like more expensive stuff. It's very rare for anything to break $1 per ounce. I found 2 items that have broken $1 per ounce, and it was $1.79 per ounce and $1.50 per ounce. Oh, nope, I found one now. GNC Amp Pure Isolate Strawberry Protein, $2.05 an ounce. But this is also like tons of weird flavored shit going on. You can get chocolate peanut butter cup for $2.21 an ounce.